In 2019, I came to Japan for the very first time through the US Navy. I didn't expect to stay long, just my contract length. But that one assignment turned into a relationship, a second chance, and a life I'd never planned for. This is how I went from military life to a new beginning in Japan. When I first got here, I didn't really know what to expect. I'd been in the Navy for a while, and Japan was just the next place. My life was mostly structured back then, long shifts, base life, routines. But on my days off, I'd wander. I didn't speak Japanese, but I explored anyway. Convenience stores, small towns, quiet shrines. I was slowly falling for Japan without even realizing it. Life on the ship is pretty tough. Like I mentioned before, we had really long hours, so whenever we had time off, we would just go out and have fun any way that we could.
Back leg, and then the other one like. Please don't hurt me! Flip out.
I was very fortunate because I was able to get a house through the Navy. So I had a good place to sleep when I wasn't on the ship, and I had a really good place for friends to hang out and have fun with. And then COVID happened.
We are quarantined like to the ship for 60 days. So we're trying to keep it together too. Just a bunch of dudes hanging out on a ship. It's not too fun.
And because COVID happened, we weren't really able to ever go anywhere. So I didn't really have a chance to meet people or really explore Japan like I really wanted to. In early 2021, after 12 long years, I decided to leave the US Navy. I wanted something different, but I also didn't want to leave Japan. Then, just 2 months before I was scheduled to leave, I met her. We clicked fast, and from then on we spent every moment we could together. It was real. It was too good to be true, actually, and it made it that much harder for me to leave. Duck. Float.
Not yet.
Not yet. Halfway. And then it was really time for me to leave. It was really tough, but I just kept telling myself I'm gonna find a way back, no matter what. So I made it back to the US and officially separated from the Navy, and headed back to my hometown to spend time with family and friends.
That's a video.
Oh, it's a video.
Then she came to the US and we spent a few months traveling around California. Pet sitting, road tripping, just enjoying a quiet stretch of time. It was a complete reset from Navy life and it felt really good. She had to go back to Japan and I moved back to Arkansas and threw myself into studying Japanese. I used this online course to get a 150-hour certificate so that I could apply for a language school in Japan. They had video lessons and one-on-one with teachers, and they even had quizzes at the end. She even helped me pass those. We used the Mina no Nihongo textbook, and then I would take all the vocabulary and things like that, throw them into Anki, and just have flashcards and go over and over and over until I could pass the end course and get the certificate. In November 2022, I flew back to Japan to visit her in Miyazaki. It felt calm, familiar, like the beginning of something real. And it's where I had chicken nanban for the first time. And if you know, you know. It was great being able to experience another part of Japan. The countryside of Miyazaki is so peaceful and calm. It's very warm and inviting. I headed back to Arkansas to spend more time with family and friends. And during that time, I got accepted to a language school in Fukuoka. So I was going to be there for 1 year on a student visa. The rest of the time was spent packing and preparing, and we even did a video call so she could meet my family. In April of 2023, I arrived in Fukuoka to start my school. That year was one of growth, not just in language, but in life. I wasn't a tourist or a sailor anymore. I was building something here.
I was like, at first I was like, who's this?
You gotta do the same thing. You gotta do the
We experienced a lot, and I spent a lot of time in school and way more time studying than I thought I ever would, but I made a lot of great friends in the process. Then last year, we were engaged. On March 14th, 2024, we got married. And the very next day, I graduated from language school. The timing was kind of perfect. YMCA に入る前、日本語が下手で、2回もスピーキングのテストを受けました。それから The school was very intense, but I can look back now and just be so thankful that I got to meet everyone that I did. In April, we moved to Miyazaki together. I applied for a spouse visa and I was approved. For the first time, I felt like this wasn't temporary. This was my life now. Sometimes I look back and can't believe how far things have come. From Navy life to quiet mornings in Miyazaki, Well, they're not so quiet anymore with Cha-Cha. Japan isn't just a place I live, it's where I feel at home.